Bonjour tout monde and welcome to Musings with Fox. I just had a really long and rough week, and so I decided I'm literally getting ready to go hang out with our friends Cora and Mike. You guys know Cora's Vintage or Tacky, and if you follow Cora, you've known that Mike, her husband, has had a foot surgery recently, and it's a really long recovery process. So we're gonna go hang out with them and cheer them up because they have been getting cabin fever. So I'm just gonna do a face, and we're just gonna talk. We're just gonna hang out. So grab your refreshments. I am drinking seltzer water as always, and we're gonna play with some new products I haven't played with before, products I recently just got. It's a mixed bag of new products to me, so we're just gonna have some fun. So just hang out, chill out, just type along in the comments as I say something ridiculous, and yeah. Alright, let's get started. Alrighty, first up we're going to pin some hair back so I don't get foundation in the hair I just spent a bajillion hours curling and blow drying. So this is my first video with my new hair color scheme, and it's been about, what's today? Today I'm filming this on the 27th. Urban Decay's Volcanic Moisturizer. So I'm filming this on the 27th, and I had my hair done on the 9th. And I've only, honestly, it's kind of gross, but I've only done about 2 shampooings because, you know, after you get your hair dyed, you should let it sit for about 4 days to a week, as long as you really can possibly stand it to let the dye set in. And so then I try and really sparingly wash my hair. It doesn't mean I don't take showers. I've only had 2 showers in the last 20 days. I've only washed my hair twice. But it's a real hassle. If you've ever bleached your hair, you know that the hair afterwards can get really tangled really easily, and it just takes longer to dry. So today I full on dried my hair in sections with like a blow dry hairbrush, the cylinder ones, I don't know. You know what I mean? And so it was a really long time. And I was like, let's throw some curl in my hair. And it took me from shower to sitting down to film about 2 hours. And so that was a lot. It's so weird to do a get ready with me because, like, I'm usually, when I'm filming a tutorial, I had everything super prepped and I know what step. And I'm just hanging out with stuff that's on my desk. So I put on some moisturizer. I'm going to grab Smashbox Primer Water for coops and chortles. That's kind of a strange smell. So we have that on. For primer today, I'm going to try something that was in my Sephora Play box. I used to review Ipsy boxes, and then about, what did I get, 4 in, and they drove me insane, and I hated them so much that I switched to Sephora Play, and I have loved every single Sephora Play box I've gotten. Yeah, some of them have changed my life, changed my hair's life. So I'm trying out the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. Doesn't smell like anything. I wish their primer water didn't smell like anything. But yeah, so it's a different format to me, but I figured you guys would like a more hangout style. It's nice to just talk to you guys. I mean, I know I'm not talking to you. I'm just sitting in my office staring at my camera and talking. But I just like that this is eventually going to be heard by people and you guys can give me feedback. I love when you guys give me feedback in real time and then I say something later in the video and you're like, oh, you had the same idea I did. Like, oh, that's my favorite with the Forever 21 try-on haul. It's like I tried something on, you guys were so sweet with that video. So encouraging, so amazing. Especially with that lace bodysuit. And I'd be like, okay, well maybe we'll just stick it under your dress. And someone would be like, stick it under your dress. And they're like, and then you just said you'll stick it under your dress. So yeah, I love it. I wish I could like live stream these videos and we could just talk in real time, but it would be impossible to answer you guys and get something done. But I'm thinking of trying to do those on Instagram or something. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that kind of a thing. I also know Twitch. If you guys know Twitch at all, it's that live streaming service. A lot of gamers use it. They added a new lifestyle section. And so maybe we'll try that. Maybe I can stream putting on makeup over there. Sorry, I'm searching on my desk because, like I said, I don't know where I put everything. I had a pile, so like I was like, hey, I'm ready to do my makeup thing, and then the little things are missing. So Excuse me a moment. Sorry guys, I just put up a bookshelf in the office and finally have my makeup all consolidated into one area. Once I have it a bit more settled, I'll show it to you guys and let you guys know what's working for me and what's not. But I just kind of went on a like organizing binge last night and I have no idea where I put everything, and that includes like my little sample size of things. So I'm going to try out, I have really dry under eyes and giant bags, so I'm going to be trying a bunch of eye creams, and I think I might do a review on my website and kind of break down what I've tried so far and what I haven't. I know that MAC's super expensive caffeine prep stuff works really great, but that's really expensive, so if I could not spend that kind of money. So I'm trying also from my Sephora Play box the Clinique Pep Start Eye Cream, so we're gonna see if that does anything for these bags. I'm not that hopeful because these bags are intense and serious, but let's see. I pretty much need a waterfall under my eyes at all times, and most moisturizers are not prepared to like install a waterfall under your eyes to hydrate your skin. So I appreciate the extra moisture intensity that comes with eye creams. They just seem so expensive. If there's someone who understands why eye creams are so much more expensive than moisturizers, please tell me down below because I don't understand. But I need something to pep up these bags and darkness. Something to pep up my darkness. If you have recommendations on how to pep up my darkness, leave them down below. Now, even though this isn't a full-blown tutorial and I'm not like getting super high up in my face, I figure you guys would like a little bit more closeness to see what I'm doing. So I'm just taking my beloved Urban Decay Primer Potion in Minor Sin. I swear, I don't even know if it's just the primer potion or if it's just that name that has me so stuck on it, but I really love it. I'm also going to be using eyeliner pencils for this look, so I need my eyelids to be a little oilier but primed. Like my Smashbox Photo Finish eye primer is a bit drier, and that's not what you want when you're using eyeliner pencils as an eyeshadow base. You want it a little bit oilier, and the primer potion is just oily enough to make pigments look richer and all kinds of stuff. So I got Minor Sin under my eye. So this is strange, but I have a ColourPop palette filled with Makeup Geek shadows. I bought them completely separately and been like, hey, all my Makeup Geek shadows are hanging out in their little envelopes. It might be a great idea to put them in an empty palette I have, so that's why it says ColourPop, but these are Makeup Geek. So yeah, I'm special. Alright, so I'm gonna take some of these purpley shades. I think I might start with this pinky one. What's this pinky one called? This pinky one is called Sorbet. I'm just going to take that on a fluffy brush and just kind of put that all over my lid, I guess. Again, playtime. Not. We're going to see how this comes out together. I really want to thank you guys who have been really supportive about the body positivity series I'm about to start launching. I haven't put one out yet because I am taking them really seriously. I don't want them to be like a half-butted, like, hey, bodies are great, which they are, but like, we know that, or like, we're supposed to know that, and that's not really helpful. So I'm like actually like doing research, getting my quotes right, all that kind of stuff. And so the first one maybe up like the first weekend in February, maybe the second. I will have to see, depending on how long my research takes and how I feel it comes out when I first try to shoot it. Now I'm taking, if I drop it on the floor, that doesn't help anybody. That was a mess. So I'm going to take Twilight and use that to darken up the socket. Sorry guys, I have my mirror on my desk. I usually have a palette in my hand, but not this time. But yeah, so the first one will be on F Your Beauty Standards, and it will be talking about the hashtag and why that hashtag was created, what the goal behind it was, and also how it's been received and some of the misconceptions. There are some people who just want to be mad and controversial on the internet, so that's what they do. But we're gonna look at that. I may not call those people out by name because I don't really want to draw views to their negativity and their nastiness, because I mean, some of these people are just really nasty. How any person who gets judged for their body knows people are just nasty, and when they're nasty, they're nasty. So I don't really want to give them views. If you figure out who it is, I'm sorry that you figured out who it was. But yeah, I'm going to try not to give them attention. I'm going to give our boho warriors the attention they deserve. So this is my first time playing with these Makeup Geek shadows. The only one I've worn before is Steampunk, which we're also going to use today. But I definitely want to hear your guys' feedback on that body positivity series. What issues inside of body positivity are you curious about? Are you wanting to know the origin of? You know, give me all your ideas. I want to know. I'm not avoiding the controversies when talking about body positivity. It needs to be addressed, so just let me let me know what you guys want to hear about. Alright, so I'm taking Urban Decay's Invasion Glide On pencil. It's like a super duper duper navy. And I'm doing that on about 2/3 of the lid. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I haven't done... I used to when I was in high school. This was my thing. Was like a blackish pencil and then whatever color eyeshadow I was wearing I put on top. Because dark bases super make eyeshadow pop. It's just been a really long time since I've done this. So I'm having some flashback feels. Now that's a look. We could just stop here. My work is done. I have done the thing. So obviously I'm blending out that beautiful black eye I have given myself. So we get the tackiness and a bit of the color, but not what we had. So I decided to bring you guys a little closer because I do want you to see what this eyeshadow looks like. Taking this teal, it's called Secret Garden. It's one of the duochromes, I believe. So it's like I don't think I can get it to shift, but it's like a teal that shifts a little more forest green. It's a little, one of the more subtle of the duochromes. And so we're gonna just dive into that and have some fun. And then I'm gonna put Secret Garden wherever I put Invasion. I'm gonna take Urban Decay's Freak pencil and put that on the inner corner. I'm gonna use a little pencil brush from Urban Decay to smooth that out a bit before I apply the color. And because I do not have a similar color in Makeup Geek, I'm taking the Electric palette from Urban Decay. It is discontinued, but I did some research before I made this video and found out that this palette is available on Nordstrom Rack. So if you missed out on this palette of brights, it is available at Nordstrom Rack for about $24, $25 right now. So yeah, so I don't feel as bad showing you a discontinued palette when it's still technically available and for a lot cheaper. So I'm going to go in, of course, with Freak right here and layer that over the pencil. I fell in love with Freak as an eyeliner pencil, and then when they made this palette and I couldn't afford this palette at the time, I was so heartbroken that they never made Freak a single eyeshadow. But now I have it, so I'm like less mad, but I still want them to make it a permanent because it is so much fun. There's always moments in your makeup where you're like, this was a terrible mistake, and then you're like, no, I know what I'm doing. This is fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. That's become my husband's and my new thing. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. From a really great video essayist, Lindsay Ellis, I think. She does movie analysis, movie and cultural analysis, and it's just, she's really funny and really brilliant, and I highly recommend watching her stuff. So I feel like I'm not feeling my crease anymore, so I'm actually going to go in with a more vibrant purple. This time I'm taking Toxic, and I'm just going to put Toxic in there. I feel like my purples on camera are coming out a lot more pinky, so I'm just going to punch it up a little bit. I'm just having fun going crazy. I apologize to anyone who thought they were coming to an actual tutorial. I am just playing. I'm trying to have some fun. I'm going to take Invasion that I used for the lid and actually just tightline with that. I like tightlining with non-traditional colors. It is very, very fun. As long as they're dark enough to like kind of cover up your skin flush from going through your eyelashes. That's all that is like really the point of tight lining. So you can kind of do it with any color. You could even, I wonder, tight line never lasts that long on me, but I guess you could tight line, mimic the colors on your lid, like on your upper waterline. That would be kind of a pain, and in terms of my runny eyes, a little bit of a waste, but I think it could actually be kind of cool. So to break up my usual monotony of Kat Von D liner and Urban Decay liner, I'm taking my favorite drugstore liquid liner, and that's NYX's matte liquid liner. This is the part that usually gets sped up in my videos because I take about 5,000 years to do my liner. I like to do it very precisely, very slowly, and so I'm not like a big one swoop and I'm good. I do like 8,000 little like hatch marks on my eye. So I'm sorry for you guys that like wonder why it's at like 8,000 times the speed. It just takes me too long. I'd rather have it done well than quickly. What's that one saying? If it's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Something like that. So, yeah. I'm trying to decide if I want to flick this. This is so pretty that I'm like, I don't know if I want to like make big, thick liner. Well, I guess we'll just have to see what the other eye has to say about it, because sometimes I'm like, I'm not going to do thick liner, and the other eye turns into a giant glob, and I'm like, oh, I guess we're doing a wing. So there's that. It's really hard to resist doing a wing. If you're a frequent watcher of my videos, you know that I love to bounce around while doing my face. So I'm going back to my skin while giving my eyes a break because they haven't started crying on me yet. And I'd like to not make the eye gods angry. So I'm going to put on a little more of the primerizer because my skin, in the time it took me to do my eyes, soaked up everything and doesn't feel moisturized anymore. And I'm trying a new foundation in this video, and I really don't want to make the foundation look not good because my face drank all my moisturizer. So we're going to give it the benefit of the doubt, apply a good glob, and then put the... So yes, I am that camp that does my eyes first, and then my face, and then more eyes. I don't like to do my bottom lash line and stuff until I have my foundation on. I have been trying to find a new foundation because I typically use either Smashbox's Studio Finish Stick or Cream. I have been using Urban Decay's All Nighter. I use Kat Von D's Lock-It foundation, and I'm trying to branch out into something so not full coverage, and then I tripped into something full coverage that looks not full coverage. So I'm trying a sample size of MAC's Pro Longwear in NC20, and while I was there I picked up a 128 foundation brush. If you are a MAC brush lover and you don't know already, they have redone all of their brushes to now be synthetic. So either now you can no longer get the brushes you had, or that might open up those brushes to a lot of you who prefer not to use natural hair brushes. So just a heads up that the brushes have changed. This one is still one of the original. So this is a not a duo fiber, a split fiber brush. So this is half natural, half synthetic. So, but this one is not available anymore because again, they have changed their brushes. So let's see if my color match from a week ago is still my color match. That seems intensely light. I look like a ghost. But it matches my neck. So that's that one thing, like, do you match your neck, your face to your neck, or do you like try and blend your face? Do you try and meet in the middle? Oh, it's like my high school days. My high school metal days. When I wore way too light foundation. Yeah, I was in the metal club in high school. We started one where you like, there's every Wednesday and you learn the history of metal. And like everyone gave a different presentation, and we had like a teacher sponsor, and she was really cool, and we were called Metal Over Mayhem was the name of the club, Mom for short. So some of us girls had a shirt that says I Heart Mom, and yeah, my lesson was on glam metal, which some may not feel is metal. It's metal. It's my kind of, I mean, I like a lot of different metals actually. I'm particularly fond of symphonic black metal, but yeah, glam metal was my thing in high school. My favorite metal band I feel is like the not boy band of metal, but like when I tell people I love this band, they're like, well, of course you do, like everyone loves that band. So my favorite symphonic black metal band, or just favorite metal band, is Demon Borgir, and I guess that's like saying you like In Sync, and it's like most people did, but okay, whatever. I love them. I also have a soft spot in my heart for some gothy metals like Cradle of Filth. But yeah, I go a range. One of my first, the first birthday present my now husband ever got me was Children of Bodom's album, which also contained a cover of Ghost Riders in the Sky. If you like metal and you kind of like country, look up Children of Bodom's Ghost Riders in the Sky. It's such a fun cover. And so, yeah. So, there you go. If you didn't know that about me, I am a not secret metalhead. Okay, so the foundation, we worked it out. It definitely matches my neck perfectly, but because of the hot filming lights and everything, my face was a lot pinker and redder than the foundation, but it's working out, it's evening out. I just still kind of look like a pale goth girl. So hard when you have blue on your eyes. You gotta watch out for the blue under your eyes. So I'm gonna go in with the Naked Skin. This is the light medium shift, and I'm gonna take a bit of this creamy shade and use it as a concealer and hope it works on my skin tone as a concealer with this super pale foundation, but I need to clean that up. I also have a soft spot for pop punk, and I still love Fall Out Boy. I go see them in concert. I'm waiting for their album that I pre-ordered to arrive. If you haven't heard Fall Out Boy's new album, it's really great. My favorite off the new album is Last of the Real Ones, though I really actually love Champion. It was really, it's like fun and uplifting and like a nice good ballad, like rock ballad. So if you guys have music recommendations of like your favorite band that you want everyone in the world to know about, please leave them down below. I am definitely like a mega, I do listen to everything. I mean, I have my favorite genres, everyone does, but I actually really love listening to all sorts of music. Fun fact, I also used to belly dance in high school. I started out as the secretary of the belly dance club and ended up as one of the co-presidents. So I love world music. Yeah, whatever you want to recommend to me. I just have fun. I work in an office all day and listen to music all day, so give me something new to try. I'd love that. Okay. Whew. It's hot under these lights. It's like 50 degrees outside and I'm sweating in my office. I still want to give my eyes just a smidge more time to rest, so I'm going to go in with the contour shade in this palette. I feel like I look like Morticia Adams going to the cyberpunk club, but you know what? I'm totally okay with that. That works for me. I've been really loving for the winter is the Snow Bunny bronzer highlight thing from Too Faced, and I've been really loving just swirling all the colors together and wearing that as like a bronzer blush highlight. Well, no, we do other highlight, but I've been really loving it as a bronzer blush combo and just giving me a bit of like winter glow, winter warmth without looking faux tanned. I think it's really lovely. Okay, I'm gonna powder down with with Urban Decay's Naked Light powder, and then we're gonna go in and finish the eyes. So quickly, we're gonna sort out these brows before we do any more on the rest of my face. Taking Urban Decay's brow beater in dark, just brushing these insane, crazy brows, sorting them out just a little bit. I told you guys my brows are crazy. You always think it's funny when I tell you, but no, they're like insanely long and curly and no brow gel can hold them. Maybe shellac could hold them, but no normal brow gel. So I just color them, hope for the best, and have to like carry a spoolie in my bag. Alrighty, so to finish off the eye, I'm going to bottom waterline and bottom lash line with Urban Decay's Roach. A little bit of invasion transfer, but that's okay. So back into my palette, I'm going to do Roulette and Steampunk. So Roulette I'm going to do in the inner third, and Steampunk I'm going to put in the other 2/3. Starting with Roulette, I think I'm doing an unexpected rainbow, but that's fine with me. It's a gritty rainbow. And then Steampunk. Because I can't leave well enough alone, I'm going to take a little bit of Sin highlighter from Urban Decay and go in for an inner corner highlight. Didn't want it to be, I have Magic Act in that palette, but I just thought that would be too gold, so we're just going to go in with a little bit of Sin. And I think that'll be a nice. Plus we're missing yellow from our rainbow. While we're at it, we'll just throw a little bit of Sin on the cheeks too to marry it all together. I almost forgot mascara. We're just going to whack on some Better Than Sex mascara. Okay guys, so for my lip I threw on my new Retro Matte liquid lipstick from MAC in Gems and Roses. And yeah, seriously thought it was a rose gold liquid lip in a punny metal name. I couldn't help myself. I had to have it. And it's like one of my favorite Viva Glams, which is Viva Glam 5. It's like a pumped up metallic version of Viva Glam 5. So it's just perfect when you want a nudie lip with a kick. So yeah, thank you for getting ready with me. And now I'm going to go be extra. But I'm sure Cora will love it anyway. Now I have to figure out what to wear. Because I'm chilling in my bathrobe. Maybe I should just find something black. And just let all the colors of my face and hair take center stage. So yeah, thank you guys again for joining me. If you have any recommendations of what you'd like to see on this channel, make sure you leave them down below. Hit subscribe, hit like, and I'll see you next time. Bye!